call me a lunchly the way this cracker stay getting cheese. Let me tell you something about this lunchy situation. It's getting out of hand. We are in a territory war over lunchlies. I'm not kidding, man. This is getting out of hand. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So there was this place called like a Fred Kroger's or something like that. Freddy Krueger's. This is a shop. There's this guy working there and he was putting up these signs. Ordered by his boss, because these places and were having food coming in and they were getting listeria. Listeria is a foodborne illness. You eat it, bacteria, you get very sick and you can possibly lose your life. This was going around. So they're pulling products off the shelf. He's typing out these little signs on a typewriter. He's putting them on, little sticky tack. This is FDA recalled on all these products. And he saw this Lunchly spot was empty. And he heard the Lunchly rumors. He heard about the mold, and he heard about all this stuff going about Lunchly. So he's like, oh, it's an empty spot. And then he put this sign there. And he was ordered by his boss to do so. So he's putting up these signs. Oh, man, big mistake. Big mistake. The hounds of justice. That is KSI Logan Paul. And the representatives of Lunchly, the hounds of justice, that we're not having this. So after putting up this sign, somebody took a picture, threw it online, and it got around to Logicius Paulina. And when Logan Paul saw this, oh, we already know, man. We've seen everything going on for these past few months. You can go ahead and say what you want about Logan Paul. Talk about him. Talk about his wife. Apparently he got a baby on the way. You can talk about that too. Talk about his parents. Talk about his past. You will not open up your motherfucking mouth about Lunchly. Keep Lunchly out your mouth. He's not playing. You better not talk about that Lunchly. So here's what happened, man. He saw it and he made this video on Twitter.
All right, this is the best one yet. According to X users, various retail stores have recalled Lunchly products due to FDA's concerns. The sign in the tweet reads, due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses.
But that's so weird because FDA recalls are public by law. And as you can see, Lunchly is not on the FDA recall list. So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchly being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real. Community notes, where you at?
Over 5 million views on this Lunchly video. And he came with the receipts. He's like, listen, you go on the FDA website, it was never recalled. You're a liar, Casey. Right? And he doesn't say the guy's name, he had like bleeped out, but he shows a picture of the guy. But everybody knew, apparently, they went around. People at his work found that it was Casey, and this Rosanna chick gave her a fucking, gave this guy an interview. Absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, he actually showed the picture of the place as well. So people are like, Logan Paul is doxing, blah, 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 blah. Insane work, bro. It is insane work. This is crazy. You got to go see it for yourself. But you know what? I got to say this much. I don't like the fact what Logan Paul did. I don't like what Logan Paul did. But I think there is a justification of some of the stuff that he did. He has the right to stand his ground. Because you know what? His reputation ain't that good. It's a bad reputation. One of the worst reputations. Okay. And listen, last thing he fucking needs right now is for people to go around saying his food is FDA recalled. That means the Food and Drug Administration is saying, yo, that shit ain't edible. And if they're saying that about food, I mean, yo, it's a wrap. Because even if it comes back, you're going to be like, ooh, wasn't that recalled before? You ain't going to play with that. Let's call it for what it is. You are not going to be eating after that was FDA recalled. Some people ain't eating it just because of the mold. Which is weird because isn't cheese a mold? Come on, guys. It's how you know it's real cheese. It is real cheese. None of that preservatives. It's real cheese. So I don't get it. You buy the Lunchly. That's how you know it's real cheese. It got mold in it. Afraid of a little bit of mold? You gotta man the fuck up. Eat that mold. Anyway, here's my point. So he stands his ground now. He went a little too far. I'll give him that. And according to this guy who had a review with this Rosanna Rose Toy Piss Pants Pisano, who knows what her name is? Whatever. Who cares? She's sitting there like, with her melting head. And they're having this interview. This guy says, it's what this guy said. Apparently at like 9 o'clock at night, there was like a Lunchly representative coming up in there, storming, stomping house. He was like, yo, KC, where the fuck KC at? Need a word with him. There, Casey sitting in the back, he's like, I may know a Casey, but what do you want to say to this Casey guy? Are you a longtime friend? No. We heard this Casey guy was putting up signs saying that our product was no good. Okay? And now I think this Casey guy is no good. Oh, no, Casey. Casey, sitting there pissing his pants. His shoes started squeaking with all the fucking piss in his socks. Oh, it was getting out of hand. And these guys started questioning him, interrogating him. All up in his ear. He's like sitting down with the fucking light bulb swinging over his head. He's just walking around them with like a baton. So Casey, boom, hits the fucking desk. Who told you to do this, huh? Who told you to put some dirt on our product? I don't know what his name was. You don't know his name? It's like, oh man, you got real for a second. So again, ratted out the boss. Easy, ratted out the boss. You're nothing but a runner. I don't understand this. You ain't nothing but a runner. And you's ratting out the boss. Which, here's the thing. I'll say this much, Casey. You should have told him to get the fuck out your face. That's what I would have done. Genuinely. Like, yo, who the fuck are you? I don't got to answer to you. You don't pay my wage. Get out of my face. Now, here's the thing. I understand there's going to be some bitch in the comment section like, Cold Raven, blah, blah, blah. That would be so unprofessional for you to do. What the fuck is professional about putting food on a shelf? What is professional? I didn't know I was part of the food stocking Olympics. The ultimate food stocking championships. If you can name me one motherfucking thing professional about putting food on a shelf, I'll tell you 5 things about the sun you ain't even know. Okay, there's nothing professional about putting food on a shelf, let alone when you're working at, what, a Fred Meyer's? Dude, you're making like $16 and some change. Bro, go across the block. Go fucking microwave some tacos at a Taco Bell. You'll be making the same exact wage, okay? So I don't want to hear it. And even at that, I've told so many stories where I've told my bosses to eat shit, and I still had a job the next day. So I don't care. I talk to people like they're assholes when I was working in retail. And I'll tell you why. Because that's what happens when you're the best worker, and when you get in them calls and you working 70 to 80 hours a week. And I talked about this at my jobs. They had me coming in working 70, 80, 90 hours. I had a pay stub where I believe it was like I worked 106 hours. Like 106 hours in a single week. You know what that's like to pull a double shift, go home, rinse your face, take like a 2-hour nap, in the same exact clothes and show up like 2 hours late? I'm not even joking, dog. I was working 7 days a week, and that's because I was part of, it was called Cap 2 for like a Walmart, right? And that's because, if you don't know what that is, it's like, you know, the truck throwers. The truck comes into the shop, and it's part of the warehouse. I was working in a warehouse. Truck comes in, you put the conveyor belt, and you know the guy in the truck putting 2,000 to 3,000 boxes on the conveyor belt and shoving 3,000 boxes down? That was me. That was the guy inside that truck sweating my ass off. 7 days a week, 80, 90 hours, working double shifts, double and a halves. Okay? So I used to talk to people like I wanted to. What were they going to do? Fucking fire me? I ended up quitting. I was like, yeah, I quit. Oh, no way. We don't want you to go. That's what happens. When you work so hard that they can't replace you, people, man, you got to understand that. Work your ass off. But anyway, I already know my point was. Casey, you should have stood your ground. You don't fold. Either work so hard that they can't get rid of you, or just stand your ground. That's just what it is. And apparently this guy got put on a, what do you call that? He got suspended. He got suspended, man. Suspended. Lunchly representative, according to him, came in there and got his ass suspended. They're like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. I could tell you exactly what you should do. You should have been like, hey, yo, you the lunchly representative? I got you. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to give you a call. The lunchly representative comes back. You be like, yo, reason I wanted you back here is because you forgot something. It's right here. And threw his fucking lunchly right in his face. Take your shit and get out. That's what I would have done. You're going to come here. We're trying to protect the people. And you're going to bug out on us and bug out on my mans. You should have defended the mans. Listen, everybody in the situation, in my opinion, is out of their mind. Worker should have stood his ground. Boss should have told these guys, yo, take your fucking lunchlies and get out. We're not selling it no more because y'all are going crazy over this. Logan had a decent point. I didn't like the way he formulated it. I believe Logan had every single right to stand his ground because the FDA recall was incorrect. It was wrong, very defamatory, does a lot of damage. But he went a little too far. Okay, he went a bit too far. Okay, he went very, very far. He went very, very far. This guy's a piss pants. He's gonna go run to Rosanna like his fucking mother. Mama! What is he, Fousey Tube? Run into Rosanna and shit. Wait a second. Are you a man running to a woman about your problems? Oh! Give me a break. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Matter of fact, just because of that, I think I'm gonna go buy a fucking Lunchly. I'm gonna go buy some Lunchlys. I think Lunchlys just got themselves a fan. I'm gonna go get some Lunchlys. I'm gonna go get these charcuterie boards. I'm gonna try them out. Turkey. Crackers. Cheese. Prime. Feastables. Mold. I'm gonna enjoy those Lunchlys. This guy's sitting there crying like a baby. And his boss don't even want to hand out. That's crazy. You told this guy to put up these signs. You don't want to defend your boy. Insane work, man. This is insane. So, already know how Roseanne is. Roseanne is sitting there just waiting. She got like Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and KSI in their Microsoft just waiting. Any trip up. She's sitting there with the little dog pack 4-4 on a cuck leash and shit. Are you ready for round 2? Like they're fucking Berta and Jace from Dragon Ball Z. You ready for this purple comet attack? The fuck, man? You need to go back to baking muffins. And this guy need to go back to fucking, I don't know, ballet or whatever he did before that. Need to go back to Whoville. Y'all be sitting there, ain't got shit to do with y'all, man. And your opinions stink all the time. Oh, man, and you got to see some of these videos where they just have misinformation. It's insane, man. You got to see this. It's insane. It's insane. But anyway, what do y'all think about the situation? I thought it was funny, and I thought it was stupid. Logan Paul had every right to call out what was going on, but I did think he went very, very overboard. Guy should have stood his ground. Boss should have stood up for their mans. They threw him under the bus. Whole shit show. I don't know how. I just can't believe the idea that a representative actually came down there and got up in this dude and started to I'm sorry, that is just crazy. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm your boy Cole Raven. I'ma catch y'all later. Bummer! And for Logan Paul, some of y'all not gonna like this. Listen. One thumb down. Only one thumb down. And I'm going to tell you why. Like I said, he had every right to defend this product. It was not FDA recalled. It was not. You can't be putting out stuff like that. That is crazy. You can't be saying that about a product. It was not FDA recalled. So only one thumb down because of the way he handled it, but he had every right to handle it. So don't be saying it. Logan Paul should have kept his mouth shut. Like, no. You can't be saying that about a person's product. You can't. Shouldn't have kept his mouth shut. He didn't. I just don't like what came out of his mouth. For the worker, 3 thumbs down. And for the boss, 6 thumbs down. Come on. Peace.